Sam here from Sheridan Computers. Today I'm going to be looking at a computer case. This is from Be Quiet. It's a pure base 500DX. As you can see, we haven't even taken it out of the box as yet. So I'm going to be putting together a Ryzen 9 3900X computer system, and I reached out to our friends over at Scan Computers to see if they wanted to help. They obliged us and sent us some stuff out. This case being one of them. I believe we've received an Asus X570 motherboard, 216 gigs of Corsair RAM, so we've got 32 gig of RAM to play with. I'm currently waiting for the power supply though. The power supply that we was looking at was the Be Quiet 750. They're not in stock yet. I've had a look at various places and just can't seem to source them. I've reached out to Scan and they've told me they'll be in stock around the 15th of June, so that's only a week to wait, so figured we'd do some videos in the meantime. But my main points for this computer system is it needs to be powerful and it needs to be quiet. Let's have a look at Scan's website. So scan.co.uk. I'll leave the links to Scan's website and specifically this case in the description below. So I haven't had a look at this as yet. It's a Be Quiet black pure base 500DX windowed gaming case. Looks like quite a nice case. Is that a meshed front that I see? Yes, it has a meshed front, so that should definitely help with the cooling. Not sure what I'm going to do with the cooling solution yet. Not really worked that out. Looks like quite a solid, sturdy case from the images. And at £95, it's really not in the high price range, but it looks like a good solid case for the money. It's got 5 out of 5 stars on here, so it looks like it's sent as a good case. Tempered glass. Discover exceptional airflow and quiet performance. So that's definitely what I'm looking for. I need good airflow since we're using a 3900, and I definitely need it to be quiet, which is why I'm waiting for that specific power supply as well. This case is MIDI tower form factor. It supports ATX, micro ATX and mini ITX motherboards, and looks like it includes 340mm fans as well. The perfect view inside your PC. It does look quite nice, that. High airflow, maximum performance. So running the 3900, I definitely need good airflow, and excellent cooling, which it says it has. Looks like they're taking into consideration cable routing possibilities, which is always a good thing. Be Quiet, their focus is on quietness. Not generally thermal capabilities, but it looks like they've taken the cable routing in here. Create a light show inside your PC, so it looks like it does come with some form of front and interior RGB lighting. We've got generous space for high-end hardware. Utilise generous dimensions to install high-end graphics cards and large coolers up to 190mm in height, which is quite high. Fans or radiator up to 360mm can be installed easily at the front or at the top. Also provides space for additional fans or a radiator of up to 240mm. Looks like quite a nice case. Do we have any specs on this? Yes, we do. Do like Scan's website. So, I/O bays and expansion. We've got one headphone out, one mic in, one power button, RGB LED control, so we can control the lights. We've got one USB 3.0 and one USB 3.1 Gen 2 Type-C. Nice to see we've got a Type-C connector there. Drive bays, it supports 5 2.5 inch internals, 2 3.5 inch internals, so we've got 7 expansion slots. Fans 420mm or 540mm, 3 140s included. Dust filters are on the bottom, front and the side. We've got front radiator compatibility. 120, 140, 200, 240, 280 or 360mm. With the top being 120 or 140 and the rear being 120 and 140 singles as well. Max GPU cool height 190mm, windowed side panel, tempered glass, LED lighting functionality. We've got front and side, no power supply included, obviously to expect. Chassis colour black, so I believe this comes in both black and white. It's steel, drives, motherboard, screw set and Velcro cable ties are included. And we've got the scan code down here, but I will leave the link to this specific case in the description at the bottom. So I guess it's time to take it out of the box and take a proper look at this case. I'm the owner of Sheridan Computers. Sheridan Computers is an IT support company based in Manchester. I formed the company back in 2002, so I've been doing this for quite a while now. While mainly we work with companies that don't have their own internal IT staff, even if you do, we're quite happy to work with them if they need an extra pair of hands or if you have a project coming up that you need assistance with. If you'd like to hire us, head across to our website at sheridan.co.uk. There's a Hire Us link at the top of the page. If you follow this link and fill out the form and leave some details on what you're looking for, once I've reviewed it, I'll get back to you with whether we are able to help. While you're on our website, you can find out more information on my company, some of the people that we deal with, as well as the services that we offer. If you have a technical question, but maybe you're not quite ready to hire somebody yet, or maybe if you just want to pop along and say hi, feel free to head across to our forums at forums.sheridan.co.uk. Our forums are completely free for anybody to use. I do try to spend as much time here as I can and answer any questions as they are posted. On a final note, if you find this video useful, please take the time to hit the like button. Also consider subscribing to the channel. And if you hit the notifications icon, you'll receive notifications of any new videos as they are released. Now quite often, I'll leave links to any products or services that are reviewed in the description at the bottom of the video. If you use these said links to purchase the services, then you're helping support the channel. Any support that you can give towards the channel is greatly appreciated, as it does take quite a bit of time to produce this content. Let's get on with the video. So let's go ahead and whip it open. So it does indeed have a mesh front. Let's take this out of the box. So looking at the top of the case, there's the top of it is mesh. Oh, it's magnetic. So the top of it has plenty of cooling there, as we can see, and this filter is magnetic. I do like that. So we can see the ports on the front: power, labelled USB 3.1, Type C, USB 3, microphone, speakers, and what appears to be the lighting control button. I do like this case, it is really nice. We turn it to the side. It has a nice tempered glass to it. We can see we can take them out with the screws here, which appear to be just thumb screws. On the rear, so we've got the room for power supply here. Plenty of expansion slots. This is a really nice quality case. It really is. On this side, just a solid black case. Looking on the bottom of the case, we've got a filter on the front. The bottom, sorry. If we take that out, you see there's plenty of cooling on the bottom. Just slide it back in again. The right way around. Let's try and take this off. Oh. So, removing the lighting off the front, you can see we have another grill here, dust filter. Got the connections here, so the front comes off quite easily. This is a really nice case. There's a manual, is that floating around at the bottom? Also have the case manual with this, with instructions. I'll save them to one side, we might need them. So I'm going to take this side panel off. The side of this case I can feel really is glass as well, it's not plastic, that is glass, and it's nice thick solid glass, but it's safe so we don't damage it. Looking inside the case, it's a really nice finish, there's no sharp edges. I'm always one for cutting myself on cheaper cases. There's plenty of space in the bottom of there for power supplies. Like, that's a deep hole. I'm going to take that off as well. We'll take this side off, see what's on the other side. Those screws just dangle. Let's take that off. This side panel's solid, it's not flimsy in any way whatsoever. You can see it's got the foam for noise reduction on the inside of the panel. Looking on this side, seems to have quite good cable management. So this section here can be used for mounting SSDs too, and there's plenty of space for mounting SSDs. We can put some on here as well. That looks like it comes out completely. I do like the way these screws just dangle, so you don't have to, no risk of losing them. So that does come apart completely, so that will be quite handy. Get rid of that as well. This case is going to take some putting back together. What's this in the bottom? More goodies. So in the accessories part, take a look, see what we get. So yeah, we've got all the screws. You get that in the right place. I can't do it. Screws, cable ties. Save them for later. So, proper sturdy feeling case. One thing worth noting with this case, the front is dedicated to cooling solutions, so if we're going to use a water cooler or whatever, we can stick the radiator in there. Yeah, you're not putting an optical drive in here under any circumstances. There's just no place for an optical drive. Not that you'd need them in today's age. It is worth noting that. So I figured that was worth mentioning if you was looking at this case. Like I say, I don't think it's a big issue. I really don't use optical drives at all, really, only on old systems when we're repairing them and things. That was just one thing worth noting. So that was a quick look at the PureBase 500DX case from Be Quiet. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to kick it up and show you in all of its glory and how noisy or how quiet it isn't. But we will be able to do that once we've completed this PC build. Now I'm waiting for the power supply. We've got quite a bit of distance to go before this is finished, but we will get an overall look of what the case looks like and how it sounds. I'm impressed with the case. There's no sharp edges or anything. It seems quite well built. The side panel's sturdy. So we'll see in the next installment of building this system. I'll leave the link to the case in the description at the bottom. Feel free to head across to Scan's website and have a look at scan.co.uk.